Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Sakura MMO. My name is MS-Punk1, and last video we had a talk with Fion, our little thief friend, and she told us about her backstory more or less, and how and why we found her as we did. Why she became a thief in the first place. And after hearing her story, after we listened to her story, we made a decision. We're going to help her find a person that she lost a long time ago. And we're doing that tomorrow, it seems like. Let's see if we can find your sister. Yeah, it was a sister. So, this is Mortier. Fion holds one hand down to her chest. Perhaps her heart hurts as she looks around. I'm actually wondering now where our tower is supposed to be. Because it lies maybe in between different countries or cities or so on, or if we live in one of the cities. Just maybe a little outside it anyway, since we are who we are. I'll look around with her, just as curious, but less emotionally invested. Mortier looks just like it did during my days of playing SF Online. Mortier is a charming city with distinctly European vibe, much like most of the towns and cities in SF. Yeah, it kind of feels like I've never been in any of those countries, only seen them in movies and other games, but from what I can see right there, it feels a little, almost reminds me a bit of Germany or maybe Italy. One of those two. I guess classic Japanese architecture doesn't give you that fantasy feeling. I don't know. Depend on what kind of fantasy game it is, I'm guessing. The buildings are all white, so bright and pure. It almost hurts to look at it. Look at. The ground is made of uneven cobblestones, mixed with broken bits of pale pink and white shells. I can hear the sound of waves in the distance. Mortier is built by the sea. There are a large number of tedious fishing quests available around the docks. Tedious. I never enjoyed the fishing quests. Fortunately, that isn't the reason why my party and I came here today. I rest a hand against Fion's shoulder. It's alright. You can take your time to remember. Now. A tat. I disguised as a commoner, right now. That means you shouldn't call me miss. It would give away my real identity. That's right. She turns back to the white buildings and the cobblestone paths. Is she too close? Maybe clears her throat. Fions' face turns red. Well, Neve has a bit of a point, actually. Not completely, but some of it actually makes a point. So I guess the Darklings are usually the villains. Yes, actually did. You too. As I press a hand against my forehead. I might be the Dark Witch Viola, feared and respected across all of Asaph. But I can't get these two girls to get along with one another for more than 5 minutes. Can't you make me fear you? I fear you. Drowning with these two is going to be huge pain. I can already tell. Maybe I should threaten them when we get back. I could do this and that and maybe even that. That would show them not to misbehave again so flagrantly. Oh. Well, you have a picture, so you are gonna be an important character. Fion jumps, she wheels about. It's a guard. The guard is garbed in the attire of a knight. And she has sheatheded sword dangling about her thigh. She has loose flowing hair. Wouldn't have that get in the way when she's trying to fight. And sharp, narrowed eyes, lined with long lashes. For some reason, her stern face awakens certain memories inside me. Why does she look so familiar? Was she the one you were tormenting in the beginning of the game? She's not an NPC in SF, is she? Some cookie cutter city guard. Identical NPCs stand all around the gates of Mortar in SF online. Not for any real purposes, but because they make the game look more lively. A few of them give you fetch quests, I think. I don't think this girl is an NPC. Her outfit is too detailed for that. Even if she was an NPC in the past, in a past life, now that I'm inside the real SF, she'd be her very own person. A human with thoughts and feelings, hopes and dreams. Fions' accent note seems to get thicker the more flustered she is. Kinda charming. The guard purses her lips together. She doesn't look impressed. Maybe she's something of a snob. I haven't been here before too many times, in fact. Well, not quite like this. Forcibly removed, huh? What does this little girl think she is? Maybe I should try to knock some of the wind out of her sails. I think both of these would actually do that, so let's be funny with her. Let's flirt with her a little bit. I would never dream of making a disturbance in my... I would never dream of making a disturbance, my good lady knight. I take a step forward and curl a strand of knight's long hair, loose hair about my index finger. You have such a charming face. It would be a pain to... It would pain me greatly to reduce you to tears. The guard draws away from me, jerkily. Though she's trying to sound cool and unaffected, her cheeks are starting to turn pink. So I guess it worked a little bit. I guess she isn't accustomed to close contact. This woman might be quite fun to play with, despite that sword hanging on her hip. She has a very soft, silky hair, and the face, despite those perpetually narrowed eyes, is rather pretty. I dare ask the reason why. The guard's eye flash. Don't argue back, Fion. Fions were the last person to complain about these laws, considering her profession, but I suppose I understand her indignation. Being regarded as a potential suspect of an uncommitted crime the moment we enter the city leaves a bad taste in my mouth too. If only I could grind this upstart little knight beneath my heel and watch her face contort in pain as she begs for forgiveness. You mean the thing you did in the beginning of the game? Because I have a feeling it is this knight, since he has a picture. But she's just doing her job. I shouldn't hate her for that. Fion sighs. He kicks at a loose pebble on the ground with the tip of a shoe. Fion casts her eye about the streets of Mortar. She sighs. After answering a few of the guards' questions, our small group begins to explore the city. We split up and ask about Holly in every guild shop and cafe, but soon 5 hours elapse and we are still no closer to finding her. 5 hours. Defeated, the 3 of us reconvene at the market square at around 2 o'clock. We sit together on a small bench, sampling some of the local delicacies that are available at the nearby food stalls. Well, Neve and I eat. Fion doesn't. Maybe she's too disheartened. Fion blinks hazily. She turns to look at me. Her eyes are strangely glassy, like those of a fish. Do you want something to eat? This crepe is rather delicious. I love sweet food. I might be contrary to my dark, scary image, but don't care. Fluffy crepes filled with strawberries, cream and chocolate. It's like taking a bite out of heaven. But Fion looks at my adorable girlish crepe with uninterested eyes. She shakes her head. You haven't had anything to eat since we breakfast this morning. That was hours ago. I wasn't aware consuming food was a privilege. It's a basic human necessity. Fion's fingers clenches into her fists. She smacks her bends with her knuckles. I tat. Don't do that. You injured your hand. Well, I do. You're my property, and I don't want you hurting yourself. Your hands used to be rough and calloused, but your skin is nice and smooth after mine and Neve's best efforts. I probably said a couple of those words wrong, but whatever. Don't throw all that wonderful progress away. Fion sniffles. I guess Fion isn't interested in my crepe then. Oh well, all the more delicious crepe for me. I take a bite out of it. A rush of cream and sugar fills my mouth. It's delicious. It almost makes coming here and wandering around for hours and hours worthwhile. I swallow my grape and give Fion a curious look. What happened to it? Fion grits her teeth together. Her fingers clenches into fists again. And did you learn anything? Well, I already glanced from Fion's downcast expression that she didn't. Fion sighs and shakes her head. Fion snorts. Neve didn't mean anything by it, Fion. She was just teasing. Well, little puppy. Gently pat the top of Fion's head. Fion glowers, whatever that is. But it seems to calm her down all the same. Attention leaves Fion's shoulders. She looks down at her knees. A soft sigh emanating from her lips. Unfortunately. Fion idly traces a pattern against the bench with her fingertips. Fion bites her lower lip. Fion looks at me. Her eyes are wide and imploring. It's fine, Fion. That's right. I lean in a little closer to her and offer her a small smile. I think it's a good thing that you care about your sister. It's very noble. Perhaps your plans today didn't quite pan out, but I still enjoy myself walking around the mortuary with you. It's important to keep adventuring. Keeps me young. In 21. Well, thank you. It's because you take such good care of me, Neil. Didn't she say in the beginning of the game that she's 30? And if she doesn't, even I thought she was in her early to mid 20s, so most. Neil gives Fion a glance. Don't poke fun of poor Fion too much. Isn't it obvious she's unhappy? Good girl. I'm glad you're making an attempt to get along. I hope with time you two will become best friends. Hey Fion, you might not have found what you were looking for, but are you sure you wouldn't like a bite of my crepe? You might not be hungry right now, but girls have a separate stomach for desserts, don't they? Just one tiny bite, and do you some good. At that moment, Fion's stomach rumbles. It's a loud and say unmistakable gurgling that makes Neve snort. Fions' cheeks flush red. So she is hungry. And take it. Try some. I pass the crepe to Fion. She accepts it with trembling fingers. Neve cups her cheeks with her hands. Okay, what are you thinking about? Eh? The sudden commotion makes Fion squirl in surprise. She drops the crepe on the ground without taking a single bite. Ah, come on. My crepe! Calm down, Neve. Seems to be quite a ruckus taking place around here. I think this is a good place to end this video at, so hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!